Hey guys, your dude Keon. So today I'm going to play Fire Emblem Three Houses, part 21 of the series. Please, if you haven't already, consider following and liking my Facebook page. It's facebook.gg/KeonPH and my YouTube channel as well, youtube.com/KeonPH. Like, comment, subscribe, and punch that notification bell so you can get notified to all of my latest videos. Now let's go back to the game. Is there anything to sell? Alright, I'm gonna check my inventories and store some stuff. I'm running out of arrows. Oof. Ingrid is running out of lances. Alright. Let them talk.
Dedu? Are you okay? You look unwell.
Ingrid. Is my face frightening?
What? I mean, sort of? Or not exactly. I wouldn't use the word frightening. Aggressive, maybe? But it's really nothing to worry about. Why? Did someone say something cruel?
I made a village child cry.
Oh, I see. Let me guess. You feel like you look frightening, so you walked around with a smile glued to your face.
How did you know?
Miko, thank you for the undying support. Ikaw na nagda-like sa mga videos ko.
Smiles never work well. They usually just end up making a person look creepy and insincere.
I see. Duly noted.
To be honest, when we first met, I was pretty intimidated by you. Not because of a smile, but a lack of any emotion whatsoever. And you so rarely spoke. I had no idea what to make of you. But that's only because I wasn't making an effort to get to know you. Because you were from Dusker. As I started to get to know you, to understand your personality, I realized what a fool I'd been.
Personality.
You may come off intimidating, but underneath that cool exterior is a kind, loyal, and noble person. A really wonderful person. In a certain regard, you are one of the knightliest people I know. What is it?
Wonderful person. This is the first time anyone has ever said a thing like that to me. It is rather awkward.
Awkward.
It's only awkward if you make it awkward. Which it kind of is, now. Ugh.
Well, let me know if you need anything.
Yes, of course. Same to you, Dedu.
Nice talk. shoutouts to the people who are watching. Thank you very much. Leave a like so I know who's watching. Or leave a comment. Shishi or arigato gozaimasu. Nice! Great! Awesome!
Wait, that's it.
Cool!
I need to put this to you.
I'll only slow you down.
Just let me.
This is for
Thank you so much.
I am grateful. I have gratitude.
Thanks so much. Well.
Is that the one? Thanks a bunch. Is that the one? Thanks a bunch.
Come back.
Nice.
Well, is that the one? Thanks a bunch. Come back.
I must.
Wait.
Warfield.
I find.
Okay, great.
My thank you so much.
I am grateful. I have gratitude.
Thanks so much.
I thank you.
Instruct. How to instruct.
I'm getting the hang of it.
Professor?
No. Why do you want to be a sword master? You're a spellcaster.
You again.
Complaining again? It is a waste of time, Felix.
The boar can be useful sometimes, if you know how to handle him. I'd say I handled him well this time.
Yes. You have done a good job too, Felix.
Nice.
I still have much to...
This'll help keep me alive.
Over here, Petra.
Ash, I do not have familiarity with this alley.
That's all right. This is the place I was talking about. It's not much to look at, but the food's incredible.
Here you are, friends. Enjoy your meal.
Looks great. Let's dig in.
Okay, I will be giving this my try. Oh, it has a delicious flavor. Ash, what is this dish being called?
I'm not sure it has a name. They just kind of throw together whatever they've got. But that means you never eat the same dish twice. Not knowing what you'll get is part of the fun.
A dish of infinite varieties. You would not be finding such a wonder in a restaurant for nobles. A commoner technique indeed. I give you my gratitude, Ash. I have learned a great many things about the commoner techniques.
No need to be so formal. I like showing you around. Not many people want to come to places like this.
But I am feeling that our deal has been very... one-sided. Are you sure you are not needing anything in exchange? If you are not wanting any curses, I can offer other information in trade.
Hey, come on, stop that.
Stop that? What am I stopping?
Talking about payment. You don't owe me anything. We're friends, aren't we? Friends don't pay each other for the time they spend together.
You and I are friends? Are you speaking truth?
I hope so, at least. So why don't we just talk about whatever we'd like, okay?
I have understanding. I will now be speaking whatever I wish. You are my friend. There are many things I am wishing for you to know.
Nice.
Good evening, Dimitri. Have you come to pray?
Something like that. And you?
Oh yes, that's why I'm here. I love how calm and peaceful the cathedral is this late at night.
It really is.
Coming here on a quiet night always makes me think of those who aren't with us anymore. We've lost so many in this war, too many to count. I hope they all get to live in eternal happiness at the goddess's side. These prayers are all I have to offer.
You are a kind soul, Mercedes.
I think you're kind too, Dimitri. Sometimes to a fault.
Kind? Me? No, not at all. I am just a killer. A disgusting monster.
But why do you kill? For the sake of your loved ones? Those who have passed? real monsters kill for selfish reasons. They're incapable of expressing sorrow when they kill. So please, don't call yourself a monster.
Mercedes, I am scared. So scared that I will forget their faces. The people who have died, who I have killed. I cannot let myself forget them. I know that, and yet... Whatever my feelings, it is all the act of a monster.
It's sad, but the truth is that people forget. You may be afraid to forget your past, but you'll never be able to revisit it. Living in the present is the best we can do. We owe it to those who can't come back.
If someone had said those words to me 5 years ago, I would be a different man today.
What do you want to do now, Dimitri? Continue fighting for those who have died? Not as a king, but as my classmate. What do you want to do?
My own dreams. I have never given it any thought. What about you? What do you want, Mercedes?
I want to keep sewing and training with you, even after you've become king. I want to be your friend.
But I have no right to stand beside you.
Please, I can't hear any more of this self-deprecation. I just want to be by your side. Is that so much to ask?
Mercedes.
Mercedes making the
I want the same
moves.
thing. If you allow it, I wish to stay by your side.
I'm glad I'm not the only one who feels that way. Let's spend a little more time
Mercedes.
here together, just the two of us.
Hey Ingrid, how are you? I mean, what are you? Are you, off to train again?
No, I'm headed to town to buy supplies. But I'll be training after that, naturally. Why?
Oh, I just thought you looked serious as ever. I guess that part of you hasn't changed.
Of course it hasn't. I am as I ever was.
Yeah, no, I mean, I guess you're right.
You're being weird. Have you always been this weird and I just never noticed?
No, I'm pretty sure. I don't think so. By the by, have you, fallen
By
for
the
anybody
by.
recently?
Don't be ridiculous. What are you even bumbling on about?
Well, everyone's been talking about how you got really, pretty. Just, all of a sudden.
Oh, you must be referring to the makeup. It's not a big deal or anything, just experimenting. I'm still learning. Did I mess something up?
Huh? No, I think it looks good. You did surprisingly well. I mean, considering that it's you.
Very funny. But I must say, I'm a bit surprised. It's unlike you to stumble over yourself this much.
What? No, I'm not. I'm just, curious about why. All of a sudden.
Why what? Why I'm wearing makeup?
I'm still
Yeah.
guessing it's for a guy. If I had to try and guess what sort of guy, I suppose I'd say... Felix? No, wait. I'm forgetting the royal line. Dimitri would be a way better catch.
Wow, way to make assumptions.
Nice.
Is it one of the knights? If it's not them... Wait. Could it be me?
Don't make me hurt you.
No need for violence. It was just a joke. I mean... It's not a joke that you're beautiful, but I wasn't trying to hit on you or anything. Promise.
Beautiful, huh?
Yeah. Real smooth, Sylvain.
What's wrong, Dimitri? Your swordplay is oddly sluggish today.
Sorry.
If you were hungry, I'd get you something to eat. That's not the problem, though, it seems. It's not much fun fighting you when you're so far below your usual standards.
Do not worry. I will be myself again in a moment.
Are you worried about something? Tell me.
This war. Once it is over, I will have to go back to the capital. And you will remain here as a Knight of Seros.
Yes, if we're both still alive.
When that happens, there will not be many chances for us to have these little duels of ours, will there?
I suppose not. Garrigmach and Ferdiad are quite far apart.
It will be hard to get by without them. I've grown very fond of these sessions.
Wow, you sure know how to draw out a conversation. Just say what's on your mind.
Please, return to the capital with me.
That's it? Return to the capital, just like that, with no explanation?
You were the one who told me to speak frankly.
Yes, I've also told you that I'm devoted to the Knights of Seros and wouldn't dream of leaving. It'd be one thing if you were asking me to return to my family. Why summon me to the capital?
I just want to be near you.
Oh, please. Don't waste your romantic words on me. Save them for a girl you really like.
I was just saying what I felt.
Is that so? I never imagined that brat with the silly haircut would try to woo me someday.
Do you really still see me as that young prince?
You take yourself too seriously. But you're not selfish, even if you are a bit greedy with your sword. They do say you can tell who a person really is from the way they wield their sword. Maybe it's true. I'll think about coming back to the capital, okay? Someday. But as for now, don't you have something more important to worry about?
Yes, I do.
Stop getting distracted by trivialities. Focus on what actually matters. We'll have plenty of time to flirt when the war is over.
So, Felix, is the tea to your liking?
It is.
It's nice to relax like this every now and then, isn't it?
It is.
You said some of your equipment is damaged, didn't you?
It is.
Are you not in the mood to talk? We could discuss your family or what's happening in high society. Flavors of tea? Your favorite jokes?
None of those. I already told you, I don't joke.
Of course, only cynicism. Oh, I know. We're holding a small opera in the cathedral soon. I'll be singing too. If you're interested in... but of course you aren't.
You can sing?
I'm sorry. What did you just say? Can I sing? I was only a diva of the Middlefront Opera Company, that's all.
Oh, right. I forgot.
You forgot. Am I that uninteresting to you? What must you think of me?
You're insincere and loud, is what I think. But you do make a good sparring partner. And a good tea companion.
Oh.
Oh.
Anyway, when's the concert?
It's an opera. You don't have to come.
Concert.
You just invited me. You can't tell me not to come. That's for me to decide.
Oh, then you must be there. I'll sing my heart out just for you.
I haven't said I'll go.
Are you going to come or not? If you keep teasing me, I might just pretend to cry.
Fine, I'll go.
Fantastic. I look forward to it.
Ah, you have arrived at just the right time. Care for one of these handmade treats?
My goodness, Ferdy. When did you become such a talented confectioner?
Oh, Dorothea, I am hardly an expert.
Nevertheless, you have managed to make some tasty-looking treats.
Well, it is the first time I have tried my hand at it. Honestly, there were several unsuccessful attempts preceding this batch. I made these pastries to solve that riddle you gave me. The reason you despise me.
Oh?
You said I was like a bee. The bee is a dutiful worker, just as I am. But the bee inherits a capacious home, with a wealth of honey. Similarly, I inherited my fortune. I did not receive it as a reward for my labor. I surmised that perhaps you'd feel differently about me if I earned something all on my own. That was my plan, to emulate your transformation from desperate pauper to successful songstress.
All on your own? Did you renounce your nobility? Give away your riches?
No, I made these. I obtained all the ingredients on my own, without anyone's help.
You mean, you got the sugar and the flour?
Yes. To earn the flour, I worked in the fields. To earn the sugar, I carried a merchant's wares.
Who did the cooking? You?
Naturally. I took on some extra chores in exchange for use of the kitchen at night.
I have to admit, that's impressive. Hey, it looks like you had a bit of an accident. Is your hand okay?
I burned myself a little while I was baking. Nothing to worry about.
Nonsense. That burn will scar you now. Come on, let's get you to the infirmary.
Wait, Dorothea! You have yet to try my treats.
You should be fine now, Ferdy. Big shot nobles have to treat their bodies with care just like the rest of us.
There you go again. Noble this, noble that. Though you did say it with less disdain than usual.
Nothing gets past you. As it were, I may have reconsidered you a little.
You have reconsidered me? Finally! Just as I had hoped, we are becoming friends. Now then, I propose that we...
I only said I reconsidered a little. And you still haven't figured out why I said you're like a bee. Which is funny, because you look like a bee right now. Bye!
Bye!
So, I am still a bee. A completely mystified bee.
Alright, no more stories. Let's go to rests.
We must be working with each other.
I am a little worried. We did well.
I'll try to put this to use.
Hopefully this proves useful.
This experience is critical.
Is this what success feels like? Aha!
Nice. Alright. The aquatic capital.
Having allowed the Imperial Army to invade, the Alliance Army makes their last stand at the center of House Regan territory in Deirdre. The Kingdom Army rushes to their aid after amassing more troops.
Nice.
The citizens of Deirdre have all been evacuated and are now at sea. Are you sure about this? If Deirdre were to fall, those ships don't have enough resources for...
Deirdre won't fall. Have some faith in me, will you?
Oh, yes, sir.
Our line of defense has been broken. The Imperial Army will be here any moment.
Understood. You two join up with the troops in the city.
Yes, sir.
Judith, are you ready?
As ready as I'll ever be. It's been
Whoa.
years since I last battled in the city streets.
Don't go messing up because your vision is weakened with age. Take the defensive for now.
Yeah, I get it. You hang in there too, boy. Your wounds from Gronderfield haven't fully healed yet, have they?
No, but it's not like I can sit this one out. I have to make my daring escape after all. Yeah, for the last time, stop calling me boy. That's an official order from the leader of the Alliance.
Understood, Leader Man.
Leader
I wonder
Man.
if our little ray of hope will show up. We fought on opposite sides at Gronder, didn't we?
They'll come. You can count on it. If anyone can bring him back, it's Teach. Teach will talk and he'll listen. But more than anything, I've seen their skill and their abilities. I believe in them.
Claude, reinforcements are coming from the west. Their banner is that of the kingdom.
What did I tell you? They're here, and just in time.
It appears the Imperial Army has already marched into Deirdre and engaged the Alliance. It seems the Imperial advance has been stalled by guerrilla skirmishes. The Alliance forces are holding out, but they won't last much longer.
That must be Judith of House Daphne, who joined up with Claude's troops. To think Judith, a true hero, would find herself backed into a corner like this.
It is not so. The Alliance has only drawn the enemy so deeply into the city to allow us to attack them from behind. Brilliant. I believe so. He put his soldiers into position purely on the belief that we'd come. I can't believe Claude would risk everything on that belief. He has placed all of his hopes on us. Let's make sure we live up to his expectations, Professor. Here we go. Let's move!
Come on, Teach. Let's go. Defeat the enemy commander.
The leader of the Alliance has managed to escape to the harbor, has he? Those rats resist in vain.
Your Excellency, there's an army closing in on us from outside. The banners are those of House Blaidd.
Blaidd? I see. That idiot failed, it seems. Hurry up and kill the leader of the Alliance. With him gone, Deirdre will fall.
Where's Claude?
I will not let Claude die. Let's hurry to his rescue.
Hey, you're late. Hurry up and help.
Yo, Hilda. Judith.
I will prevail.
Ready when you are.
Alright, let's do this.
One day...
Claude's nuts. Asking me to protect the bridge. That's so much responsibility. But the guy's so helpless, I feel sorry for him. So, I'll do what I can to protect him.
Look, the Imperial Army Supply Corps. Attacking now would be a fine plan.
The subjugation of Deirdre is complete. We will be joining the main army now.
They're showing up one after another. Nothing for it but to blockade the gate leading to the town. I don't want the enemy's numbers to increase anymore.
Don't get used to this.
Charge!
Need...
It's not...
Oh, she's sweet.
That's enough! Never let your guard down. Thanks!
Where is this?
Thank you. That was a big help. I'll go and cover our leader.
Hello! May pasok ako kanina kaya nag-sup lang ako. No problem, JM. Thank you for tuning in. What's up? Anong pasok mo? High school?
Clever. I can't can't believe they pushed through to here. Nothing is more foolish than dying in vain. Let's get to the harbor and finish off the leader of the Alliance.
Yo, JM, thank you for the like. Yup, HS. All, online lang lahat. Online classes. Oh no.
It's time.
We need Jeff and Ewa here. I wish. Well, Merrick, all I need is a JM anyway to keep me company. Diba? Mas maganda ba yan? Diba mas maganda yan?
I must lead them well.
Have you played Fire Emblem before? Or do you have any Nintendo Switch games?
You make me feel safe.
Damn, Hilda, she's so strong.
Nothing bites so hard as a cornered rat, eh?
A flawless plan. How thoughtful.
Nice game, bro. RPG ba yan? What platform? Nintendo Switch. Have you ever heard of Fire Emblem before? Nintendo Switch game siya. I don't have a Switch. PS4 lang meron. Nintendo. Okay. No prob. Have you played Monster Hunter? Yan yung game na something in common yung Nintendo and yung PlayStation. Parehas sila may Monster Hunter games. Lalaroin kayo yung magiging latest na Monster Hunter game sa Nintendo Switch.
I had to protect my friends.
I fight.
I'll only slow you down.
Thank you.
Thank you.
What's my strategy?
Next try. Remain cautious.
Oh my gosh. I'm here to kill you.
Your very presence has foiled our plans yet again.
I wish Kamao would drop by. I wish. Pero busy na tao din si Kamao.
Hopes end here.
We are both working people.
Strength and beauty. What a pair.
Uncle, I need to know. The incident 9 years ago. You were involved.
Yo, thank you for the sudden views. 6 views agad.
No. What did my stepmother do?
Di ko pa siya halos narinig mag-Tagalog sa stream. Eh, syempre, kapag nandiyan sina, Jeff and Iwa, kailangan talaga English. hindi naman sila taga-Pilipinas. Ako, pwede ako both, English and Tagalog. Pero, depende lang talaga sa viewership. Kung mostly mga nagtatagalog sa chat, di Tagalog din yung salita. Yo. Kung kung may foreigners sa chat, di English talaga.
Thank you so much.
He's dead. There goes our chance to gain more information. And again, even if we had managed to capture him alive, judging by the way he was acting.
Teach is absolutely right. We should take this rare opportunity to let off some tension.
It's been a long time, Claude. I'm glad to see that you're safe.
Same. I haven't seen you since the nightmare that was Gronder. You really did come to help us. You must be a bunch of soft-hearted suckers, huh?
If you really felt that way, you would not have set up a defensive battle in the hopes that we would come. It worked out only because we made it in time. Were you really so confident that we would answer the call?
Of course. I knew you wouldn't hesitate to put yourself second and come running to our aid.
You know him well.
You and I are cut from different cloth. I wouldn't make a move unless I could gain something from it. You've always been just the opposite. And of course, I've always been fond of taking dangerous risks. After all, I sent that express messenger before you had even recaptured the kingdom capital. If all went to plan, I knew you'd recapture it soon, and then respond to our request for aid. It was riskier than usual, I'll give you that. But it was the only card I had to play, so I took the gamble.
You crossed too many dangerous bridges for my liking.
I know. But that ends today.
What do you mean?
Here, take this. Use it however you see fit.
The legendary bow Failnaught. Isn't this the hero's relic of House Regan? Hold, Claude. This must be one of your jokes. You cannot truly intend to part with this.
It's not a joke. As of today, the Leicester Alliance is no more.
Just what are you planning, Claude?
If you're going to lead Fodlan, then the Alliance lords will follow. Back in the day, the Alliance split off.
Hindi ko na tuloy nabasa. You are going to lead Fodlan. Okay. Wag mag-stream. Yeah, sinettle ko na 6 PM yung stream time. Di ko kaya mag 10 PM stream.
Stop looking at me like I'm crazy. All that's left for me is to
1 PM and 6 PM stream yung schedule ko for 2 days. For 2 stream in 1 day. Pero kung isang stream lang, 6 PM.
Hold your horses there, Teach. I'm leaving Fodlan. There are things I have to do, dreams I need to see to fruition. That's why I became the Alliance leader to begin with, actually. But it left me no time for what I was really after. You'd better not take on too many responsibilities yourselves, or else you'll end up in the same boat. And remember, both the living and the dead cling to us without any regard for our own lives. It's up to us to break free of that weight and follow the path that we believe in.
Claude.
Oops, I almost forgot the most important thing. If you're looking for Rhea, Apparently she's being held captive in the Imperial capital. It doesn't sound like they intend to kill her, but there's no telling what they're planning.
You have my gratitude, Claude.
Gratitude? Thanks, but no thanks. As far as I'm concerned, we're even now. I don't know how many years will pass until then, but let's promise to meet again. And when we do, don't be too hard on me, your kingliness.
Yes. Kaya napapatapos yung stream. Si you and Jeff, yung most loyal viewers ni Kenneth. Kasi taga ibang bansa so kapag gabi dito, may araw naman doon sa area nila.
Finally going to tell us the damn truth.
What are you talking about?
Didn't Lord Arundel say something about you and Edelgard being family?
To claim that the king and the emperor are related. Could it be?
I suppose I never told you, though I do recall mentioning it briefly to the professor. Lord Arundel spoke the truth. My stepmother was Edelgard's birth mother. Political turmoil drove my stepmother out of the Empire. Father fell in love with her at first sight, and they married. I lost my birth mother before I was old enough to remember her. My stepmother filled that role for me, but she lost her life in Dusker 9 years ago, along with father.
Hang on. I didn't even know she was your stepmother. Did my father know about this?
Yes, all those who were close to my father knew, including Rodrigue. But to speak openly about it would have caused a scandal. And so she was our secret. No one in the general public knew about her. Naturally, the fact that Edelgard and I are step-siblings was kept a secret as well.
I'm finally beginning to understand what you went through 5 years ago. I mean, Edelgard is the only family you have left, isn't she? To find out someone so precious to you is actually your most hated enemy. How heartbreaking.
But wait! You two were born and raised in 2 different territories, right? So you probably never met until you were both at the academy. I mean, don't get me wrong. I think the idea of fighting family is just about the worst thing ever. But hopefully the fact that she's a stepsister who you never really knew helps with the pain? I don't know. It was just a thought.
I am afraid that's not the case. Though it was only for a short time, Edelgard once called Ferdiad home. It was a long time ago, but she was a cherished friend of mine.
Wait! I remember now! She was that girl, wasn't she? The one you gave a dagger to. So, your little girlfriend was Edelgard.
Sylvain, if you have any more foolish things to say, please hold them for later.
I do have a few more in my sleeve, but they can wait. Go on, Your Highness. This is important for us to hear.
She may be a hated enemy now, but the Emperor is your old friend and your stepsister. Can you bring yourself to kill her?
I will kill her, if I must. But if there is any chance that the world she seeks to create could be a just one, then I would love to see a future in which I may reach out my hand for her and have her reach back. That said, I have no intention of letting my personal feelings cloud my judgment. Too much is at stake.
Your Highness, I think you should meet with the Emperor and at least try to talk to her. If there's any hope of ending this war without more bloodshed, we have to try. Besides, killing your own family, I'm sorry, but it's not right.
I think so too. And you are right that we should at least try.
Yes,
I see.
just no.
So my uncle's defeat is beyond doubt?
Yes, Your Majesty. I have confirmed it via countless channels. I advise that we accept this as a drop of joy amid a pool of sorrow.
Pretty words, but I'm afraid we can't rest until the joy outweighs the sorrow.
Do you play on PS4? No. I haven't owned a PS since PS1. So, once naging available in PS5, I'll be buying that.
What will you do, Your Majesty?
Probably sa January or February. Depende kung magkaroon ng stocks dito sa Pilipinas.
Fort Merceus, I presume.
Wala, mahirap mag-pre-order.
There is no better place for such a confrontation.
Pero sana by January meron ng madali na bumili ng mga PS5 sa mga
In
Data
the meantime,
Blitz.
I will.
Forgive me, but I must.
Sikat daw yung Dark Souls. I'll give it a try, Dark Souls. And let's see if lalaroin ko rin yung Spider-Man games.
Even I cannot always choose the direction my path leads me. There is no other way. And so,
Mostly mga lalaroin ko lang naman sa PS5, mga RPG games. And ayan, RPG games.
Part 2. Azure Moon. Blue Sea Moon. The Impregnable Fortress. When Claude steps down as its leader, the Leicester Alliance disbands, and its lords swear fealty to the Holy Kingdom of Fargus.
Tapos sa PS4, go agad.
Under Dimitri's rule. Riding this momentum, the Kingdom
Plinat
Army
ko.
prepares to march south for a
Plinat
decisive
what?
battle against Imperial
Ulitin mo
forces.
nga, hindi ko naintindihan eh. Tekken lang nalaro ko sa PS3. First platinum trophy ko sa PS4 is from God of War. Nice. I haven't played God of War ever kasi never ako nagkaroon ng PS2, PS3, and PS4. So, wala. PS5 talaga yung magiging next console ko. Next big console.
Hey, Professor. Thanks.
Gusto ko din laruin yung Kingdom Hearts 3 eh. Never ko pa siya nalaro ever.
Huh?
Nah. It's good as F, bruh.
Huh?
I know, bruh. I played all of the main Kingdom Hearts games.
Yeah.
You better try God of War Ragnarok.
Thanks for this, Professor. Don't you want to get some exercise, though? Come on, let's go train.
Let's see if I'm going to try God of War. Pero gusto ko talaga i-try yung mga PS5 centered games muna.
Battle with the Empire this month.
The Eastern Lords are in the process of consolidating all of the troops within the entire kingdom. In
And
addition,
yun,
ever since Aryan
Final
Lord's
Fantasy
liberation,
7,
the Western Lords have been declaring their fealty, one after another.
God of
Affairs
War
within the kingdom
4.
have calmed down considerably.
Let's see
and
in the
we even
future.
managed to win over the Alliance.
Although it was a rough go at first, I'm starting to feel like we could actually win this.
That's true. Thinking back on it now, we've really come a long way.
We even have a lead as to where Rhea is located. It is as we predicted all along. If we are to rescue Rhea, then we must defeat the Emperor.
If we're going to march from the monastery to Inbar, then we'll have to cross the Great Bridge of Myrden again, right?
Yes, I believe so. As we have gained the Alliance's support, we should not have any trouble this time. After the bridge, we can cross Gronder Field and head south. And then we'll take Mercius, the so-called impregnable fortress that towers on the other side.
Okay, I'll consider God of War 4 in the future.
Fort Mercius, I know of it. They say it rivals even Aryan Road.
Count Burgleys, the Empire's Minister of Military Affairs, once had troops stationed there. But according to our spies, a large-scale military force has entered the stronghold.
Siguro hintayin mo muna dumaan na ilang months yung PS5 kasi may nakakita akong videos ng PS5 na nagfe-fail siya mag-start kapag nilalaro mo yung Miles Morales sa performance mode. Nakita ko sa isang YouTuber
If we try to avoid it, those
So,
troops will follow us and
Nintendo
attack from the
Switch or
rear.
PC ka muna?
It's best for us to handle the situation
Switch?
head on.
Yep, maganda na, marami namang magagandang games sa Switch. Piliin mo yung mga Nintendo releases, Nintendo focused games, Smash, Mario games, lalo na yung Breath of the Wild,
Then the
super
Emperor will
ganda.
likely do everything she can to strengthen its defenses.
I just received a report on that very
Launch
subject.
problems, yep.
The one commanding the troops stationed at Fort Mercius is someone we have crossed blades with many times. It is the Death Knight who awaits us there.
Oh, so that's who we'll be battling. Emil.
I'll wait for the PS5 Pro. Go lang. Tipid-tipid lang. Certain na mga scalpers. Malas din. Naniniwala ako sa karma. Sana makarma yung mga scalpers. Baka walang bumili sa mga unauthorized resellers. It's not worth it na bumili kapag poor kang tao. Kung bumibili ka at hindi ka rich, lugi ka kapag bumili ka sa mga scalpers.
Excitement in my heart for secret tactics. I enjoy attacks that are surprising. I thought we could be using attacks like that at this fortress. But I am hearing a different thing. A brute force attack with all of our power, yes? Attacks that are surprising are also safer. Attacking from the front is dangerous. But I will give you all of my fighting spirit, Professor. You have my...
Let's see. My family made it through the conflict unscathed. Thank the goddess. It seems that Deirdre was the only place to really get caught up in the fighting. Did Claude intend to spare the Alliance territories from harm? If so, he's a truly admirable leader. Speaking of Claude, I wonder where he is. Thank you very much.
Nice.
See.
May mga trophy rin ba sa Switch? No? I don't think so.
We defeated Lord Arundel. The Emperor
At saka, ano ba yung
surprised.
use ng trophy sa PS4 and Xbox?
Capture
I don't
Fort
get it.
Merceus and move on to the Imperial capital. We must not be overconfident though.
May makukuha kapag may makakuha ka ba kapag nagkakaroon ka ba ng trophies?
You're optimistic.
Achievements.
Humans and beasts are ultimately the same. When they're cornered, they lash out however they can.
I don't know, wala namang
They fight for their lives.
achievements
Who knows how
ata.
the Emperor will lash out. We have to be careful.
We took quite the detour. It was time-consuming, but finally, we got the information we needed. We crushed the Empire, we get Lady Rhea back. 2 birds, 1 stone. First,
Two
we take
birds,
Fort
one
Merceus.
stone.
I'll put my heart in
If
it.
you know what I
I'll crack
mean.
'em like a rusty
Achievements
helmet.
yun, tapos magle-level up yung account. I see. Well, sa Nintendo Switch, pag bumili ka ng mga cartridges, nag-iipon ka ng mga coins. And yung mga coins na yan, pwede maging parang puntos siya para magbawas ng price ang mga binibili mo. Get? Did I explain it? Para magkaroon ng discounts. Yan yung meron sa Switch. Kapag bumibili ka ng original games, nagkakaroon ka ng coins or points. And the more points, the more discount yung the more percentage ng discount.
Just as we suspected, Lady Rhea was taken to the Imperial capital. We
Hello
must
sa
get
mga
to the capital
nanonood.
as quickly as
Iwan lang po
possible.
kayo ng like and comment. And babasahin ko sila, guys.
I do wonder when Claude managed to
May
learn
6 tayo
Lady
nanonood.
Rhea's
Thank you very
whereabouts.
much.
He's pretty shrewd. I can't help but admire.
Ngayon nilalaro ko pala ay Fire Emblem 3 Houses.
I wonder where he was strangely gallant about the whole thing. Even left his relic behind. Elusive and mysterious to the end, isn't he? Wow.
Just as we must. I do wonder when Claude managed to learn Lady Rhea's whereabouts. He's pretty shrewd. I can't help but. Is this? Thank you very much.
Professor! Fort Merceus is next, huh? Ah, the memories. It's a huge stronghold in my father's domain. The town's completely
Digital
surrounded by
games
high
ba
walls.
halos sa
I
mga
used to run
laro
around
ng
there when
sa
I was a
Switch?
kid.
Digital
Way back when the
games.
fortress was just a playground for me.
Well, lahat naman ng mga games pwede naman maging digital. And may mga cartridges din. May mga cartridges sa Data Blitz ng Nintendo Switch.
For me?
Siguro yung mga digital lang yung mga third party, yung mga indie games. Sila yung mostly digital lang eh.
Kingdom and Alliance once part of the same country? If you think about it that way, it makes sense for them to unite. I suppose the Kingdom was once part of the Empire as well. Even if Fodlan came together, I wouldn't be surprised if it fell apart again.
I'm getting...
I suppose even if
I was thinking...
The Alliance has really been disbanded? I never thought such a thing could happen.
Connect din ba
As long as
sa
it doesn't
mismong
negatively
switch
impact our lives,
sa TV? Yes,
I don't care much
HDMI
whether
lang
we're the
kailangan
Kingdom or the
din.
Alliance.
Judy Constancio, thank you for the follow. Maraming salamat. Like lang ng
With the
like.
Empire destroyed, the borders within Fodlan will likely become a thing of the past. With that, the rules of trade will change. Personally, I'm excited to see
Yep,
what
thank you
these
for
changes
the
will bring.
follow, Joseph. I thought you followed before. That's so weird.
Have you heard of the
Chityin Hitu! Chityin
That's when the
Hitu!
Alliance won their
Thank you for the
independence from
follow!
Some 300 years ago, the ruling Duke of Leicester
May
died
bat
without
po
an heir,
ba ang
and
Switch?
the lords with blood ties to House Blathen took that
Isipin mo na na parang ano siya, parang siyang gaming phone na yung tagal niya ay 2 hours long lang.
and fought fiercely with Farkas. They won independence from the kingdom.
And pwede mo siya i-charge gamit yung power bank. Pero while not while playing, kapag nag-charge ka while playing, hindi siya magcha-charge. Dapat lang siya, naka-sleep mode lang. Para ma-charge mo yung Nintendo Switch mo sa power bank.
Let me see. Oh, Professor! Good timing. You have to talk some sense
Yes!
into my
Parang
father.
PSP.
Recently, he's
Para
been
siyang
doing
PSP.
nothing but work himself to the
Exactly.
bone.
Exactly,
Even when he's
JM.
taking breaks from training and
Parang
errands,
DS.
he's apparently
Yes,
listening to a
exactly.
voice, day in and day out.
Pero mas powerful pa kaysa sa PSP
care of himself.
and DS kasi talagang console tong Nintendo Switch. And mura na ngayon yung Switch. Siguro makakabili ka ng well, hindi ko alam kung mura siya ngayon kasi quarantine eh. Nung nagkaroon ng quarantine, biglang nagmahal yung mga
I love a good
Switch.
fortress. The perfect place to hide. This one's impregnable too, isn't it? Perfect! As soon as we take it, I'll set up a special spot for Bernie. I guess you have a point. What would you call it then? A little pregnable?
So cute size din mga bala. Check mo na lang sa Google kung ano yung mukha ng bala ng Nintendo Switch. Tapos once na hawak mo yung cartridge, itikman mo. Masarap yung lasa ng cartridge. I-lick mo lang yung yung cartridge ng Nintendo Switch.
Finally going to attack the Empire?
Nagugustuhan ng mga bata yung lasa ng cartridge ng Nintendo
Please
Switch.
defeat the Emperor and save Lady Rhea. I'll be waiting here with all of the necessary preparations for a huge celebration. We're finally going to attack. Please, I'll be waiting. No.
Attacking an impregnable fortress head-on is rather impressive. Or suicidal. Depends on the day, really. You know Fort Mercius's nickname, I assume. The stubborn old general? It may be stubborn, but its age means it's gotta be hiding a few weak spots. Makes sense to aim for those areas.
Professor!
Nice. Daming Fisher.
Let's see. Is it true Lady Rhea was taken to the Empire? Why'd they take Lady Rhea? Professor, they didn't take her to kill her, did they? That's good. We just gotta beat the Imperial Army and get her back, right? You gotta help her, Professor. I'm begging ya. This is for me?
Alright, bro, gotta go. Alright, have a nice night, my man. Stay in school and study hard, bro. So you can finally buy your own PS5 in the future.
Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report. Is it true that we'll be assaulting Fort Mercius next? That doesn't sound like the brightest idea. I've heard that it's built to withstand an attack from even the largest of armies. And not to tell you how to do your job, but don't do it. I'm not ready to say my final goodbyes to everyone.
Professor? You know, Professor, laying siege to a keep is like asking a girl out on a date. First, you get past her defenses, then you make your move. See, you get it. Our fearless leader, on the other hand, he's never been good with the ladies. Anyway, I figure you go after the main gate. You take that out, and I'm sure we can win. Of course, you're making the tactical calls. I'm happier to follow than to lead. Anyway, of course... No.
Thanks so much.
What do you require? Farewell. What do you require? Do you want to hire this battalion? Do you want to hire this battalion? Do you want to hire this?
We will see it.
Farewell. What do you require? Do you want to hire the...
We will see it.
Do you want to hire this battalion? Do you want to hire this battalion?
We'll take on...
Do you want to hire...
We're here to support...
Do you want to hire this?
We will see...
Do you want to hire...
Whatever the...
Do you want to hire... Ready for your... Farewell.
Hello there.
This one, yes? I think this one, yes? This one, yes? I think 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 you. Return soon, please.
Hey, welcome. You have a good eye. A pleasure. 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 You have a good eye. A pleasure doing business with you. Come again.
Welcome! Come back soon!
Hello!
Will this one do? It's all yours. Take it. Tell your friends.
Hello there. This one, yes? I think this one, yes? I think this one, yes? I think you. Return soon, please.
Welcome. Please come again. Welcome. This one? This one? Thank you. Please come again. Welcome. This one? Thank you. This one? Thank you. This one? This one? Thank you. This one? Thank you. This one? This one? Thank you. 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 This one? Thank you.
Finally, I'm done.
Please come again.
Alright.
Professor?
Definitely. I traveled to Kingdom Territory because I was nearby. I did some good business. Apparently, supplies are needed to reconstruct the Kingdom capital and the surrounding towns. I wonder where I should go next.
I come here after getting chased out of the Empire. There's no place for our kind there anymore. But there are still many inside Empire territory who haven't abandoned their faith in the Church of Seros.
Yo, Kenneth, what's up? What's up, bro? Nandito lang si JM kanina eh. Nag-chat kami. Hinahanap ka nga eh.
So Lady Rhea was in the Empire all this time.
No stream today, unahan kita. Alam na yung sasabihin.
What we can do, though, is topple the Empire. Will you seize victory with us, Professor? For the sake of the
nice. Ano ulit yung next game mo for ano? Tapos ka na kasi sila ano, 'di ba? Miles Morales.
The majority is with us. This conflict will end soon. I am so moved by the decision that Claude and the Alliance.
Gusto ko mag-smash kanina kaso nasa work pa eh. Sayang. Sayang! Alis din kasi ako this week, so next week pa ako makakalaro ulit ng Smash. Fina-focus ko lang talaga matapos yung mga RPG games. Once matapos ko na yung mga RPG games, ano, magpo-focus na ako sa mga GTA Online. Puro GTA Online and Smash na lang. And Fall Guys. Detroit Become Human. Ay, RPG.
Death Knight. Going to
GTA 5 before Cyberpunk.
You're right. I'll have to face him eventually.
Yep. Sayang nga yan eh. Gusto ko sana yung sa Cyberpunk ano siya. Di ba first person view siya? Gusto ko sana third person view. Or at least may option siya na ano, third person view. Eh di ba kapag every time sa ano, sasakay ka ng sasakyan ano, nagiging third person view. Sana ganun ano, yung Cyberpunk. May third person option siya.
She'd have publicly announced that she was unharmed.
Choice based, parang yung horror game na nilaro ko last month. Nice.
Pray the Archbishop is okay.
Yung parang ano, yung kay anong pangalan niya? Yung kay Will Poulter. Will Poulter. Will Poultry.
That's what they say at least. I wonder if that applies to Fort Mercius. All I know is
gagawa ng character pero di kita 90% of the time. Pwede raw ma-customize yung ngipin pero hindi mo naman nakikita yung character mo. Pero na-curious din ako sa ano niya, sa multiplayer features niya. Or multiplayer mechanics.
That's what they say at least. I wonder if that applies to Fort Mercius. All I know.
Right.
So late, wish I'd known that 5 years ago. But there's nothing we can do about it now. What we can do, though, will you seize victory with...
Kita mo daw sa reflections pag RTX on. Sa reflections. Mabuti RTX na yung ano ko. Yung...
Now that the alliance has been dissolved, what will become of the nobility?
I'm not sure.
All of Fodlan is going to change.
Ano nga ba yung ano mo, yung specs ng PC mo? RTX ba siya?
Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you.
Part 21. Kasi yung difference kasi natin, ano, di ba nagsistream ka ng 3 hours? Ako nililimit ko lang talaga 2 hours. Kaya matatagal yung super tagal matapos ng mga RPG games. Wala eh. Ang hirap mag-stream para sa akin ng 3 hours straight. Pero try ko minsan-minsan. Oops. $380 tapos wow, RTX 380, wow. Yaman.
See you again soon.
Wow, RTX 380, wow. Big time na si Kamao. Minsan lang yung 3 hours stream pag madaming kausap. Oo nga, maganda kapag may kausap talaga, napapahaba yung stream. Ay ano, mas nagiging enjoyable tuloy yung stream.
The Empire's single most fortified military installation. Utterly impregnable, they say. I wonder, do you happen to know the nickname given to Fort Mercius? No, I'm afraid that name refers to the fortress city of Aryan Road. Seems Fodlans give everyone and everything a nickname. Why,
buti dumadami regulars, lol.
Myself, I have been
sina
called the
ano,
father of
JM, sina Iwa Strange, and Jeff Higgin. Si Jeff Higgs. Yun na lang.
Oh,
sabi daw ni JM, ano eh, hindi ka daw, gusto niya daw ata makita na nagtatagalog ka sa stream. Kasi puro English lang yung language mo sa stream.
Riches and poverty, glory and failure. That city has it all. And if I'm honest, sometimes I miss it. That's how the past works, though, isn't it? It's always a different story than what you really lived. Thank you.
Well...
Claude has stepped down from leadership, and Leicester is now a vassal state of Fargus. The lords of the Western Kingdom are beginning to declare fealty to us in greater numbers also. The Empire is our only remaining enemy. You shouldn't... You should...
Professor. From this point onward, we're in all-out war with the Empire. Are you prepared, Professor?
I
I'm
am.
glad to hear it. That means we can approach the
Mahirap na bumalik sa stream pag may English viewers na. Oo nga, yun sabi ko eh, ano, depende lang talaga sa audience.
As far as this army and I are concerned, you're our last ray of hope.
Pero kapag ano, syempre kapag puro Tagalog yung comments, mapapatagalog ka talaga. Pero kapag puro ano, foreigners, English.
Really?
Eh ano nga pala, hindi pa rin gumagana yung chat ko sa ano, yung dashboard ng OBS, hindi ko mapagana yung chat. Kaya ano, mostly binabasa ko lang yung chat sa ano, sa Facebook window. Facebook stream window. Hindi sa OBS. Hindi siya gumagana for some reason.
I am still working through the trauma from back then. All these years later. If
Ano ba yung sabi niya?
I swear I will have my revenge.
Fort Mercius is a keep that was constructed to defend the imperial capital, Enbar. We cannot enter the capital without first capturing that fort. But once we have it, the city should be almost entirely at our mercy. Now that we know Rhea is there, we must move with the utmost urgency. I accept.
So, we're finally invading.
Hindi ko din sure sa FB dashboard din ako nagbabasa ng comments.
Not much we can do right now.
Talaga.
So pray for deliverance. I truly believe that we have it in us to succeed.
Professor. So...
Even in the kingdom, only a few people knew about His Highness and Edelgard's relationship. Me? I always knew those two to be like brother and sister. To think that we would come to see this world, where they are at war with one another. I live it, and can still barely imagine such a truth.
Nakita mo pala yung naging issue ng PS5 pagdating sa ano, may Pinoy YouTuber stream ng PS5. Tapos may nangyari sa PS5 niya nung naglaro siya ng Miles Morales.
The Leicester Alliance is no more. 300 years of history, gone and done. They write operas about events like this, you know? Dimitri will be played by the most handsome actor of the time. Hearts will pound as he takes the stage. What am I saying? Surely the most handsome man would play you.
Wala na ba? Okay. Tapos na ang araw.
Making strides.
I have a question. Is that...
Let's get right to work.
We will take no... Amazing.
Nice.
I still need to improve.
I have much expertise now.
I think I've got the idea.
Of course I will participate.
The utter discord. I cannot stand it. I do wish everyone would listen to one another.
It's hard to sneak out when the
Tree
professor's
man. Tree man praying in a church. 5 feet apart because they're not gay. Tree man playing in a church. 5 feet apart because they're not gay.
I am honored that you invited. You know about my favorite tea. I am ever so grateful. Delicious.
Delish.
Huh?
Perfect recipes. Yes.
Huh?
Security. Dreamy nights. One more. Thanks for everything. The Beaver Bridge. Come on. The Beaver on the bridge. What? Thanks for everything. Yes. Let's go. We are drone. We are compatible.
So soothing. Whenever I look at you, a wave of nostalgia washes over me.
Oh no! No! Why? Why do you do this to me? Oh, pwede pala mag-observe. Ooh. Oh. Oh.
Professor. Oh, you look odd today. Are you feeling all right? Right. Have some, Professor. Professor. Oh. Have some, Professor. What? Huh? What? Right.
This is so creepy.
Oh. Professor. Well? Professor. Huh? Professor. Right. Oh. Have some, Professor. What? Huh? Have some, Professor. Huh? Right. Have some, Professor. Huh? Oh! Professor! Oh! Professor! Oh! Oh! It is a different style from everyone's uniforms, but I do love the patterning on the hem.
Finally.
Huh? Wow! I am delighted! That tea was very delicious. Please take care, Professor.
Nice. Shoutout sa mga nanonood. Iwan naman kayo ng mga like, comments.
I still need to improve.
Is this what success feels like? Well worth the effort.
Alright.
Professor.
Cavalry.
We will make a good team.
I'll give it my all.
Good results.
Nice.
The skill will serve me well in the future.
I'll do my best with it.
Now is the time to master this.
I'm really getting the hang of it.
Always something new to learn.
Yeah, I understand.
Your Highness, thank you for everything.
This is sudden. Why so formal? You are not about to tell me you intend to leave the army, are you?
Oh no, it's not that. I just had the chance to return to the capital on military business. It had really been a long time. Life's pretty hard there right now, but its old vitality seems to be returning bit by bit. If it wasn't for you, I'm sure things wouldn't be looking so promising. So...
Come now, no need to exaggerate. Do not forget that I abandoned them and fled once as well.
You had no choice. If you had remained in the capital, you would have been killed. If you keep thinking so dark and gloomy, you're gonna end up looking just like Father.
Annette, you probably do not realize, but over those 5 years, I took many Many lives. I slaughtered generals
took
and officials
many,
alike, with
many
brutality you would
lives.
scarcely think a human was capable of.
Lives.
And as I have intensified my fight with the Empire, how many people have fallen in the capital? My hands are already dripping with blood. I cannot be forgiven.
You really are a lot more like Father than I am. Before Father left us, he used to say similar things. I don't want you to end up like him. So, I've been thinking, when this war is over, I was wondering whether I could help you with your work. Of course, I don't know how much I'd be able to support a king.
What are you saying?
If I leave you to your own devices, you'll forget how to laugh. We can't have that. You won't be able to do what you have to do with such a miserable look on your face. So, if you'll have me, I'd like to stay by your side. If you're sad or suffering, I'll just starve you until you muster a smile.
Starve me?
Hey, you weren't supposed to laugh at that part. I thought a lot about this.
Sorry, I could not help myself. Certainly with you around, I will not have any cause to frown. By all means, join me, Annette. And never lose that sweet smile of yours.
Yes, I promise.
Nice.
Mercedes! Finally! There you are.
Ah, Ferdinand. Why are you so short of breath?
I just wanted to show you something.
What's this? Oh.
Yes, these are financial records that I recovered from your adoptive father. They prove that when he adopted you, large sums of money changed hands.
Where did you come across these?
I went to Ferdiad, found his estate, and stealthily made my way inside. It was easy. That kind of thing is no trouble for an intrepid young noble such as myself.
That's amazing! I mean, amazingly irresponsible. I can't believe you put yourself at risk for my benefit. I really wish you wouldn't do such things.
No, I did it for my benefit. I could not help myself. With these documents, we can show everyone what a scoundrel your adoptive father really is. His noble aspirations will be crushed. The Lord of the region will probably rescind his adoption contract. In other words, you will be free. Here, take them. Do with them what you will.
Do you really believe these will set me free?
Yes, of course. You will be free to decide your own path in life, and go wherever your heart leads you.
That does sound nice, but... I'm sorry, Ferdinand, but I think you should hold on to the documents.
Why? Is this not what you want?
I've lived so much of my life following everyone else's lead, so much so that I've come to terms with it. It's almost unavoidable at this point. But with these, I could regain my freedom and change all that.
You baffle me. Do you not wish to be free?
Of course I do. Let me try that again in a way you might understand. Ahem. A true noble cuts their own path, seizing freedom from the clutches of tyranny.
I cannot argue with that. Fine then. I will hold on to the documents.
But I'm really very happy that you're so concerned with my well-being, Ferdinand. It means so much to me that you went through all that trouble on my behalf.
Of course, Mercedes. The smile on your face is well worth the effort.
Nice. Alright, I think that is it for my stream. Thank you guys for watching. Please, if you haven't already, consider following and liking my Facebook page. It's facebook.gg/KeonPH and my YouTube channel as well. youtube.com/KeonPH. Like, comment, subscribe, and punch that notification bell so you can get notified to all of my latest videos. Alright guys, thank you for watching. See you on my next live stream. Bye!